picking up 2 units, golf strings. So what's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? It's your boy TC with GrimReaper Transport. Hopefully this wind ain't messing up the audio, but wanted to show y'all how I do some of my walk-arounds. Picking up 2 units, golf strings. So show you what I typically do when I do my walk-arounds. I'm always checking the frame, the body of the camper for any defects, which I had already previously checked this one because I had took 2 other units, same units. They were side by side, already down to Texas. And let me show you some of the stuff that you got to look for, and it's detailed stuff you got to watch out for. Watch this. Check this out right here. Where does it go? Where'd it go? Right here. Boom. That's damage. That's factory damage. That's another one. You come over here, you check this. I'm checking this side out, and I see it over here too. Right there. Boom. These are some of the things. All right. These are some of the things. I'm gonna just go ahead and put y'all on that split view so you can see what I'm seeing. You can see me, and you can see, and we can see each other. You feel me? All right. I'm gonna do my walk around. You always want to check the VIN to make sure the VIN matches your paperwork. I got it on my phone. I already done checked it. You're gonna go from front. I always start on the front, then I work my way around the driver's side, then I go around the back, and I come back up the passenger side. But when I got both units like this lined up with each other, I do the front, go down the driver's side on one, do the front on the other one, go down the driver's side on that one. But when I'm on the first one, I check out the back as well. Then I turn around and look at the front of the next unit, go down the driver's side, and if it was triples, I do the same thing. Check the back, go around the back, come back up on the passenger side, check everything on the passenger side, all the way back up to my very first unit right here. You wanna check your compartments right here to make sure they're locked. If they're not locked, then you wanna go ahead and get the key from the inside and lock it. You check tires. Why am I checking tires? Because I had a unit that I was getting ready to roll up on my trailer, and the tire went flat. No lie, it was full of air before I moved it, then all of a sudden it went flat. So lucky for me, I'm handy, so I can fix my own stuff. So I plugged the tire on my own. These caps right here, make sure they're in. If not, take them out, put them on the inside. You also want to see if you got the drain cap. You also want to push those in as well whenever you start to load it. Put the drain cap on it. If it doesn't have a drain cap, mark it and let your safety department know that, or whoever you report to, report any damaged units to, you send it to them. Now, I always start from the top when I look and come down, and I keep doing just like this. Make sure I notice everything. These tires, you want to make sure they're properly mounted. I'm shaking the tire, but it's locked in with a pin right there, as you see, and it's bolted, so the bolts are not shaking. You check the bolts. You check these windows, which I done locked them already. Just slide your hand on the window. Sometimes they'll slide. If they slide, slide it back and close it, try to open it again. If it don't open, you got it good. If it still opens, you have to go on the inside. There's a little screen there too. I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see it on the camera right there. You see the screen in there? You'll have to push that screen close some more, and then the window will close and it'll lock. You want to check the awnings as well. Make sure the awnings are completely in. Oh, here we go. Right here. Look, see? Open. This one open. And this the screen I'm talking about. Sometimes the screen got to go all the way over, but it looks like the screen is all the way over anyway. So I'm going to slide it. See? It's locked. You check everything from top to bottom. Wheels, everything. So now we have to go inside the unit or open the unit to get the paperwork. Once you get the paperwork, fill the packet, no keys. All right. Some of you, depending on what, which company you work for, dictates on where they keep the keys. Some companies keep their keys in the water heater box. I have to look for my keys in the unit. Sometimes it'd be by the door, like right on the fire extinguisher, and there's no keys. So I gotta look around, look on tables, check the beds, or, there we go. Boom, 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 on the sink. All right, you just gotta do some due diligence. That's all it is sometimes, is due diligence. Do your work. I know some of y'all like, man, they should put it in one spot. Man, it should be where we can access it. Well, it is where you can access it, but it also has to be in the spot. So when the unit's being transported by the shuttle drivers, the keys don't fall out. Boom. Lock. Lock. And I put that back in front of the door. Some of y'all might be asking why you do that, man. Because if the door pops open from the trailer swapping left to right, it'll keep it from flying open. I'm back on the side where that side compartment was open. I'm locking that. It's locked. And now I'm putting the keys in the packet. Now I'm gonna take this packet, both packets, because I already did the other one, and I'm gonna put it in my truck. I don't want the papers flying everywhere. I don't want to drop the packet. I try to keep my packets clean, and I don't want to lose the keys. Whenever you put your ramps up, you should lock them. I lock mine. This is the Wobble Wheel. What some people call it. I call it that too. This is actually a tire strap that you wrap around the rim of a tire, and then you put the ratchet to strap it down to the deck. I bought these on Amazon. They came in a pack of 4. I think it was like $15. And I used this to hook onto the trailer, so I could hook the winch onto the trailer. So I could hook the winch up. And pull Then I tighten the cable up, and we're gonna let this down. I don't want to lift it up too much because of the wobble wheel shift. The landing gear can still catch it. Now I slowly pull it up. Since I had so much room on the dirt, I don't want to pull it too fast because it'll cause the wheel to shift either way. Now I know some of y'all might have just watched Vandy, and he got the two hooks and stuff down here on his. I don't have that. Some people hook their tow cable to the little loop right here on the wobble wheel. I don't do it because of that same reason Vandy was talking about, how this whole thing will start shifting forward if it gets stuck. I saw another guy on YouTube when I first started doing transport. He used straps around the tongue of the trailer right here. And when you put these straps on, make sure you feel and look down here in the well and make sure there's no wires in the way, because if you put that strap around those wires and then you use the tow cable, it's gonna put pressure on the wires and it can start cutting the wires against the metal itself. So you'll want to put the strap between the wall of the trailer and the wires on the outside and start to pull it up. There we go. I keep my hand on it. I keep my hand on the wobble wheel just in case it wants to shift, and I can kind of control it. Wobble wheel is like a steering wheel, and since I got it up this high right now, I'm gonna go ahead and raise the landing gear all up some more. Take this little platform off. Sometimes it's a platform like this, or it's a platform with the leg. I ain't gonna raise it all the way up. I'm gonna raise it up enough to where it can clear the landing right here. So when I get the wobble wheel and everything past that, it'll ride in the track. Now right here, you're gonna stop and you wanna check your ramps to make sure they lined up with your tires. All right, they look a little offset right now. So this side I'm gonna adjust and I'm gonna check the other side. And how I do this, I look down the tires right here. You see how I got a little bit of, it's just a little bit of room to the right over there, but it's just enough that I know it's coming this way. And I got all that room to the left of the tire. It's a reason for that. And I'm gonna show you. Come around on the left side, and you can literally kind of see the issue right there. You see how much of that room you got right there? But watch when we look back down the ramp. You see? It's right there on the edge. So I'm gonna have to use the wobble wheel, raise the landing gear a little bit more so I could push the wobble wheel over that way. So as it comes up the ramp, it'll shift. It'll shift over. So now you can look and see it shifted over and it's properly lined up. And it's on the ramp. Now it'll clear the ramp all the way up. I'll show you guys how to measure your trailer without pulling out the tape measure so you'll know if the other trailer will fit. All right, here's the trick. Both of these trailers are 22 feet long, right? So I literally have on my deck tape, painter's tape. I had it there marking, I believe it was 15 feet, 20 feet, and something else. But if you don't have the tape marking your trailer, you can count the holes that's on the trailer. If you have a 60 trailer like I got, you can count the holes or make a certain mark on your trailer. So what I'm going to do, let me do. All right, so what I'm going to do, because see all of this, right? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll this trailer up until the tail end gets to the edge of my trailer. Oh, all right, let's go back here to the back. All right, check it. I'm going through Missouri, and Missouri has this thing about they don't believe in the what is it, 3-foot overhang on the back. So I try to mark it where the bumper is, or I mark it where the tire is. I know the tire is gonna be like another 2 holes on my trailer, so I'm gonna mark it where the bumper is for right now. Leave it right there. Then come back up here to the front, and I'm gonna line you guys up with it too. All right. Cool. I'm gonna hold you right quick. All right, here we go. Now you see where the ball is on the trailer, right? You see those holes on the other side? So that first hole right there, I'm gonna count that one. But since I got this tape right here, it's more of a landmark for me. But if you have some tape, put it there. And then what I do, I see that's my first piece of tape back there. This is my second, that's my third. So this as being a landmark, I can see where that one is right here. It's on this hole right here. So I say the second blue tape, one back. But since I might have to measure for the tire, I go 2 forward, which would be right here. So it'll be the second tape, 2 forward. And then I'm gonna pull this up, all the way up, and you guys about to see how I do it, because that's why I'm gonna wind up putting the tail end of this trailer at anyway, is in front of that blue tape or right at it. All right, here we go. when you bringing it up on the ramp, you want to watch that landing gear because it'll come up out that rail and you won't know. So you'll watch the landing gear, whether it's electronic or manual. Watch that landing gear because you don't want the wobble wheel to wobble and take the trailer the other way and almost pull it off. They'll take the camper the other way and almost pull it off the trailer. So watch that. Second take. One hole in the front, or one hole in the back, or 2 holes forward. Watch it. All right, as y'all can see, second blue tape, 1 hole, 2 holes. The tire is actually sitting at the 3 hole mark. So when I pull that one up, it's gonna sit here, or it's gonna sit right here. Then I'm gonna show y'all which stands I'm using. And yes, it's because of Andy, the reason why I'm using these stands. Hold on. The other thing I didn't tell you guys, on this wobble wheel, you got this pin right here. If you're pulling with the tow strap like I am, you want to make sure that pin is pushed all the way in and not hanging out, because it'll catch the hook and all that pressure on it will cause it to pull this one, pull to that side, which will pull the camper that way. You don't want that to happen. But of course, if you do it the way Vandy does it, you ain't got to worry about that. And see, I kind of felt the wobble wheel pulling that way. I was trying to kick the base of it over. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I got on sandals, so it ain't gonna really work. So I slowly pulled up, pulled it towards me a little. I felt the give, and it's back on track. Now the other thing is, you want to make sure you check these propane tanks. Make sure they're secure. And if there's a battery box on here, you want to make sure that lid is secure as well. What just happened? Sometimes these campers are front heavy, and when you're loading it, if there's not enough tension on your cable, once the wheel gets to where it could freely float, the whole camper will start rolling. So you try to keep tension on the cable while you're pulling it up. I'm gonna do the same thing again that I did before. I'm gonna check the alignment of the tires to the ramp and adjust accordingly. These look good. So it all looked good, and now I'm getting ready to pull it up. And like I said, you want to make sure you got the landing gear in the track when you're pulling it up, and it's lowered just enough to where it's not going to scrape the track. If the camper decides to want to try to go this way or this way on the wobble wheel, the landing gear is going to keep it straight. But you have to watch the landing gear, because if there's a incline on your trailer, it'll catch right there, so you have to raise it a little, bring it up some more, and right when your tires get ready to come up on that same incline, you're gonna have to lower the landing gear again, because it's gonna be above the track and it could shift either way. All right, now check this out. See where the tire is? It's right at the edge. So what, according to our measurements, where's the ball should be sitting at right about now? 2 in front of the blue tape, right? So let's go check it out. First blue tape. There goes second blue tape. Second blue tape. Now where's the ball at? 1, 2. Perfect. See, told you. Now let me run around here and get this ball stand and show y'all which ball stand I'm talking about. Shout out to Vandy Life RV Transport. He gives out some good tips too. And he's getting more in detail with his stuff now too. I love it. I love it. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. That's the ball stand. Vandy uses these all the time. I used to use the, I still got them, the low profile ball stands. Small ball on the low end, big ball on the high end. I still use them every once in a while. It depends on what it is. Oh shoot, I forgot my locks. I'll get it after I do this. Another thing is when you put these pins in on your stands, make sure the hook end is on the side with the cable, along the side the cable run, because when you put the pins in and you put it on that side, whenever you pull in that cable, if that cable bounces, it can snag the pin and snatch the pin out, snatch the cotter pin out. And this could just vibrate on out from the ball stand. You want to raise the jack stand just enough to where it doesn't clear the rail, but it's not going to bump the bottom of the rail. Because if it bumps the bottom of the rail while you're in transit, it's gonna flatten it out, it's gonna mushroom it out, and you won't be able to put that that plate back on there, or the you won't be able to put the plate back on. Secure the chains on the rail. You want to secure the chains on the rail just like that, but just like if you was pulling a bumper pull, the chain still got to be crossed, so you secure them. I got to go up here and secure this one. Some people put carter pins in the ball latch right there. I don't do it because anybody can pull your carter pin out, so I get a trailer hitch lock. I got these from Walmart. They came in a pack of 3, I think it was. It's 3 or 4. And then what I do, I typically ease up on the cable. So it don't be bouncing and hitting the back of the bottom of camper. Now I'm gonna go ahead and strap down the tires. You want to try to line the strap up with the middle of the tire, and these little rubber stoppers here, place them in the groove of the tire. One's typically in the center. I put another one right about, what would that be? 12, right about at the 10 o'clock position, and the other one at 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Sometimes it's 9, 12, and 3. But it depends on how it lines up. You find a hole that's closest to the tire, that'll give it that'll put the strap closer to that tire, to the tire itself. Line the these rubber stoppers up along that. Same thing with the rear. I always put the ratchet to the rear so I can pull back on the camper, because it's already on the ball stand secured to the rail, so it's pulling. Now you want to adjust the ratchet. You want to bring the ratchet as close back as possible without it hitting the other ring right here. The handle don't hit that ring. Get close to hitting that ring. When you go to release the ratchet, it won't be on that ring. Sometimes the strap be so tight, you got to get that ratchet go all the way down. If that ring is holding it, it ain't gonna go all the way down. Try to make sure that rubber stops stay on the and see, it's at an angle right here. You don't want it at that angle because it's gonna slide down when it goes to bouncing. So I'm gonna wiggle it on up some more to where it won't slide down. Yeah, that's about right. Now you don't want to just be sitting right here doing this right here when it get tight, because you can actually pull a muscle in your arm. So you're gonna straight arm it, and you're gonna use your body weight. Sometimes I grab the other side of the tire. Uh-oh. This one slid down. All right, there we go. Keep the tension on it. See how it feels like it's tight, but that ain't tight. So, like I said, I'm gonna put my hand on the other side of the tire. I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna straight arm it. I'm gonna pull back with my body. Now it's tight. You saw them clicks I got in there? Even though it felt like it was tight right here, you want to make sure you get them clicks in there. Then what I do, oh, you can't even see it. Back it up some more. All right. Then what I do, I take the strap and back feed it up under the ratchet, and then let the ratchet all the way down. It'll hold the strap. I ain't got to worry about Some of y'all like, man, TC, man, you making that look a little easy, man. At first, it ain't easy. You gotta do it so many times to where you can find your rhythm. And once you get in your rhythm, you develop a routine. And once you get that routine, you follow that routine, same time, every time, all the way around. The other thing I forgot to do was turn on my lights, my hazards and my park lights, because I'm about to hook up this unit to my trailer. And I want to make sure the lights work on that unit too. Now some of y'all might be asking, why you want to hook the lights up, TC, man? Because at night, when you're driving, it makes you more visible on the road when drivers see a high set of red lights and a low set. All right, we're about finished. Yeah, we're about finished. And you can see here, all right, I always do this. Remember, a routine, I always do this. I make sure that power cable that goes to here that provides for the winch, provides the power for the winch, that's disconnected. I double check everything I got strapped down. I make sure that latch is down on the ball, the lock is on there, the chain's the chain, and those pins are in on all sides, both sides. I'll walk the unit again. I'll check the tires. Check the straps. Make sure all this is in. That's tied up. Make sure that's in, and do the same thing here again. You're just repeating. Then we got the lights on. See, we got a good light and a good light. We got the side markers on. I'm gonna check this tire again. Got that side marker on. Check the rubber. Check the tire. Yeah, it's on there tight. Now I back up and I check to see if they flashing. Then I check them. Boom. Then those are on, which I don't think you guys can see it. Come back around. That side light is still on. Yep, that's working. Check. Straps. Check the side marker. Pins are in. Boom, boom, boom. Everything's good. Now, it's tight. Pins are in. Pin, pin, pin. Now, all of this is what you're going to check every time you stop your truck. Make sure everything's secure, which I do faithfully And oh yeah, make sure you turn your remote off because it'll drain the battery. But whenever you stop and go to a truck stop, you go in the truck stop, you leave your equipment, walk around, check all this stuff again, including your pin on your fifth wheel. Make sure everything's locked down. On the other side of my fifth wheel, right there where that pin is, I actually got a lock on it. So can't nobody unhitch my unhitch my fifth wheel, because that's the puck system. All you gotta do is turn those handles and they're unlocked. So if they turn one side, they can't turn the other side, so I still got some security. But that was it, you guys. You go to Martin's Ace Hardware, they got everything you need for your multi-haul or your tow haul. And if you need stuff for single haul, they got it too. You can also go to Dooley Depot or Dan's Hitch. They got it too. So only thing Ace Hardware doesn't do, they don't do any installs. So if you want installs, go to Dooley Depot or Dan's Hitch. But that's it. If I didn't say it, like, subscribe, and share. Once again, like the content so it could generate in the YouTube algorithm and spread it to more people. Share it so it could go to more people, and subscribe if you ain't already subscribed. All right. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. Hope this helped you out. If it helped you out, please hit the like button. And I'll see you guys on the next run. All right. Y'all know my saying, the roads may be grim, but what we gonna do? What we gonna do? We gonna reap that money all day. All day. You feel me? Hey, keep the rubber side down. Stay safe. Peace.